what comes after death.
It was a wake-up call. 75% of the people in that first study had had a documented cardiac arrest.
After Death explores one of life's biggest mysteries: what happens when we die? Our film follows the journey of skeptical scientists, acclaimed authors, survivors, and renowned doctors as they seek to find answers to one of life's biggest mysteries.
It took this arm over my shoulder into the back seat.
Came over, there was somebody in his lane.
I suddenly found myself above the crash site.
I felt conscious, then more conscious.
That's when everything went dark. It's like pulling a curtain, a light and something.
To learn more about this project, visit angel.com/after. Hi, I'm Stephen Gray. I'm one of the directors of After Death. On July 8th, 2012, my brother-in-law was tragically killed. And just shy of a year and a half later, my father-in-law suddenly died. These tragic losses led me to ask really difficult questions like, where are they now? And is there a heaven? So I embarked on a journey of looking for answers both in the Bible as well as through personal accounts of people who had died and had these experiences. We're trying to straddle the line between showing the scientific angle of near-death experiences as well as the personal stories. So we're really trying to speak to the heart and to the mind.
They developed the story stronger and stronger.
These stories took us to places all around the world.
We're filming 5 different storylines. They're from different eras and different periods, and sometimes you have to get era specific. The amount of shots within such a little amount of time is very, very ambitious.
Plane crashes, car crashes, European hospitals. We film most of our reenactments at Baja Studios.
We decided it would be best to film it on a stage.
Got 2 computers, 4 different projectors for our driving scenes.
The studio we're at now is Baja Film Studios, built by 20th Century Fox for the Titanic.
We started to work on Titanic.
And we also exploded in here, the cargo ship.
Pearl Harbor's been shot here, Master and Commander.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Filming all of the reenactments.
And here we are with a completed movie. After watching our film After Death, Angel Studios, the distributor that brought you The Chosen, His Only Son, and Sound of Freedom, felt that this film needs to be experienced on the big screen. We really love what Angel Studios is doing, and they have a proven track record with shows like The Chosen, which has generated hundreds of millions of views and tens of millions of dollars. Or Sound of Freedom, which broke $150 million at the box office and outgrossed big budget films. With their unique model and our film's powerful true stories, we believe that this can reach people all around the world. The movie is already made, but for us to get into theaters, we need your help. A typical theatrical release brings with it the needs of P&A. P&A stands for Prints and Advertising. It's an old theatrical industry term that's still widely used today to describe the cost of marketing a film to bring it to theaters. Hollywood is filled with investors who make a living off of funding P&A for an additional 20% on investment. Our movie is complete, so you'll already know the quality of work and the potential impact that it's going to have. Working with Angel Studios, we want to open the opportunity up for you to be an investor in P&A. A P&A investment is the last money in and the first money out after the theaters take their cut. That means you can see a return on investment within 6 months after the film's release. His Only Son from Angel Studios completed its P&A crowdfunding in less than 100 hours. It opened as number 3 in the box office, making over $12 million worldwide. All of their crowd investors have already received their 120% return. Sound of Freedom has already broke $150 million at the US box office. That means that their crowd investors will already be on their way, making back their 120%. Together with your help, imagine what we can do with After Death.
It's definitely a fantastic story.
That has not been done before, hasn't been seen before.
What do we have more in common as humanity than death?
I want people to really consider, is there something after death? As we experience these stories in this film, that they're thinking more about the life that they're living here and now. What could you do with the time that you have here? We ask that you join us to pray for this film. Pray for the team behind the film, pray for the film as it goes into theaters, and the hearts of the people who are going to go watch it. We want you to join us on this extraordinary journey. To join us in making sure that the world hears these powerful stories, visit angel.com/after.